All right, Shalom. All right, Shalom. We start this off giving all honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His Son,
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Wahab Shakar.
Wadi Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, for the Holy Spirit, to allow us to come to do this live council. Hopefully, something that could be edifying, exhorting, and admonishing to the flock and the sheep, the flock, aka the sheep, Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. Double honor to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone of Israel. Peace and blessings to all the hopefully elect elders. Double honor to all the hopefully elect elders, true teachers and prophets, those aided in the ministry of truth and sincerity as well. You know, all those slaves to be saved, you know, and hoping to be saved. And those people being the Israelites, the elected 1/3 of the Israelite race. All right, because nobody else, you know, cares about being saved, really. And those people being you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indian so-called people, Afro peoples, West Indians, Seminole Indian people that have repented and are in on this truth, you know, and now awaiting the glory that awaits us, you know, because it's already prepared, it's already finished, and that's you know, all the promises according to Yahweh Shemiah Shah, people who call God Jesus Christ. Shalom. All right. So tonight's live council is going to be the earth. It's about the entire earth is about to get peace. You know, when the so-called white man gets conquered. All right, the entire earth is about to get peace once the so-called white man is he's conquered. You know, and let's kick it off with Isaiah 14. You got something, bring it up. And you know, we started with the Indian 14:7.
God. It's Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 7. It says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet.
Now we know this can't be now. The whole earth is not at rest because you got Second Ezra the 59th chapter popping up right now as we speak. If you want to jump there real quick, you know, so this is not talking about now.
Kind of start from the top.
Start at 2.
Kind of. This Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
It says, then shalt thou understand that it is this very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the earth, the world which he made.
Right.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes,
when there shall be seen earthquakes, come on,
and uproars of the people in the world.
See, so this is a time that's laid out that said it's gonna be lit, it's gonna be crazy, you know. And if you jump to the top verse, it tell you basically how to analyze it.
Okay.
You know, going into measuring. You can get it real quick.
Second Ezra chapter 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently.
Yeah, you see, you know, you analyze. Your analyst should be able to tell you in your right mind what's going on. Is the whole earth at rest, or is there uproars of the people right now? All right, and Shalom, how about Shmuel Shabbat, you know, to the true, sincere listeners, tuning in. All right, go ahead.
Come. And when thou seest part,
brothers and sisters, come on.
And when thou seest part of the signs past,
and when thou what?
And when thou seest,
come on,
part of the signs past, come on, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand. At that point, come on, that it is the very same time, wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Who made?
Which he made.
Go ahead.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Earthquakes, seeing uproars. Go ahead.
Uproars of the people in the world. Then shalt thou well understand.
At that point, come on.
That the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yep, that's it. So that's what's going on right now. So you jump back, you know.
Okay. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 7. The whole earth is at rest.
That can't be right now, man. You see, this can't be right now. So this is a future dated prophecy. Go ahead.
Okay. It says the whole world is at rest and is quiet.
The whole earth.
So like the whole earth is at rest and is quiet.
Yeah, the whole entire earth, the globe, man. All right, go ahead.
It says they break forth into singing.
You know that ain't going on right now. Come on.
Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee.
Yep, that's it. All right. So real quick, let's prove that. You can go to I'll grab it real quick. This is Proverbs 22. And I'm gonna jump to verse 12. Man, that's a lot. 22 and 26. It's a lot. 12. It's a lot.
29 and 2.
Yeah, that's what I want. 29 and 2. You bring that up.
God, this Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
So when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So ain't nobody rejoicing right now. Everybody mourning, man. You know why? Because the wicked are in rule. Go ahead.
God, it says, whosoever loveth wisdom.
That was it. So jump to verse 12. Not 12. Jump to 16.
God, Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 16. when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall.
Yep. Transgression increaseth. Come on. But the righteous shall see their fall. Oh, Salaki. 12 and... No, that ain't what I wanted. Where is that at? Let's see. Just read verse 2 again. That's cool.
Proverbs chapter 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority,
when the righteous are in authority, come on,
the people rejoice.
The people rejoice. So we're not seeing people rejoicing. Go ahead.
But when the wicked bear rule,
come on,
the people mourn.
The people mourning right now. So when you jump back to, Isaiah 14 and 7,
it says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
That will have to be what? When the righteous are ruling, man. And that couldn't be now because Job 9 and 24 tells us what? I got it. This is Job 9 and 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. See that? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. So the earth cannot be at rest right now, man. You go to real quick, go to Proverbs 30 and 11, 30 and 21. Salaki.
Go ahead. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 21. For 3 things the earth is disquieted.
Come on.
And for 4 which I cannot bear. For a servant when he reigneth. And
no. You gotta read that again. You said I. It's it. It cannot bear. Go ahead.
It says, for a servant when he reigneth. And
on top, bro.
Proverbs 30 and 21. For 3 things the earth is disquieted. And for 4 which it cannot bear.
For 4 which it cannot bear. Because we talking about the earth. We talking about the earth. We talking about the inhabitants. We're not talking about our situation. We talking about everything that's going on right now, man. Everything that's trying to live right now is disquiet. Because everything has been given into the hand of the wicked. You can read that one more time, bro.
Proverbs 30 and 21.
Come on.
For 3 things the earth is disquieted, and for 4 which it cannot bear.
Yep. It can't even bear it. Like, it's only so much the earth can take. Come on.
It says, for a servant when he reigneth.
For a servant when he reigneth. So that's why the earth is not at rest. It's like, that's why jump back. We jump back there real quick. Proverbs, Isaiah 14 and 7. Let's keep holding on.
Isaiah 14 and 7. It says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet.
Yep. But it can't be. The earth is only able to get rest. What is in the matter of fact, go ahead and finish that.
It says they break forth into singing.
Yep. That was it. Yeah, going into what? Basically rejoicing.
Right.
You see? And you can only do that when the righteous is ruling. So that tells you what? 1, that's not the case. And 2, the so-called white man is the reason why the earth is in an upward. The earth is disquieted, etc. But just jump back real quick and read that Proverbs one more time.
Proverbs 30 and 21. For 3 things the earth is disquieted, and for 4 which it cannot bear.
Come on.
It says, for a servant when he reigneth.
See? And that's not able to be the case when a servant is reigning. You see? And who's the servant? Go ahead and drop. You can drop Isaiah. We come back to it. It's premier scripture, but go to Jeremiah 2 and 11. Jeremiah 2 and 11.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 11. Hath the nation changed their gods?
Slack, jump to 14.
Verse 14. Is Israel a servant?
It's who?
Is Israel
See?
a servant?
It's Israel. Israel a servant. Is Israel a servant, man? Go ahead.
Is he a homeborn slave?
Is who a homegrown slave?
Is he a homeborn slave?
No. Go ahead.
Why is he spoiled?
See? They're showing you it's not the Israelites. You see that? So when you jump back to Proverbs 30, jump back real quick, it say it's 3 reasons why the earth would be disquieted in the uproar. Go ahead.
Proverbs 30 and 22. It
21.
says, 21. It says, for 3 things the earth is disquieted, and for 4 which it cannot bear. For a servant when he reigneth.
See, for a servant when he reigneth. So that Israel's not a servant. In other words, a servant being what? A homeborn slave. You know, here it is, you got a peasant ruler, you know, which is the so-called white man. These so-called white people and these heathens, man. You jump back one more time to that Jeremiah 2 and 14.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
See, is Israel a servant? In other words, what? Is he a homeborn slave? Was he, was he meant to serve? Go ahead.
It says, why is he spoiled?
See, that's it. That's it on there, right? All right, So it's not Israelites. It's not the so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, because we're not ruling right now anyway. See that? So that shows you the people ruling right now are servants. See? Because even if we were ruling, we're not servants, right? AKA slaves. It'll tell you what slaves actually running everything. That's why the Lord said, all the foundations of the earth are out of course, man. But this is Leviticus. So who are the slaves? Who are the servants, the homeborn slaves, man? This is Leviticus 25, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 25, and I'm gonna start at 42. It says, "For they are my servants, which I brought forth out of the land of Egypt. They shall not be sold as bondmen." So that's the Israelites, so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We're the Lord's servants. We're not homeborn slaves. Another word for a bondman is a slave man. Thou shalt not rule over him with rigor, but shalt fear thy God. Both thy bondmen and thy bondmaids, which thou shalt have, shall be of the heathen that are around about you. Of them ye shall buy bondmen and bondmaids. You see, that's it. It's the heathen, the non-Israelites. Those are the servants. Those are the those are the homeborn slaves. Right? So we're not ruling right now. And it says the earth is disquieted for 3 things. And the first one being for a servant when he rules, meaning when a homeborn slave is ruling. A non-Israelite is ruling. That's when the earth is at quiet. It's like it's not quiet. It's not at rest. It's not going to break forth into singing. It's disquieted. It's not even able to bear. You see? And so we're not ruling, but the so-called white man ruling, and he don't proclaim to be an Israelite. That means he is slave first off, and he's a homeborn slave, and he's the servant. And he the reason why the earth is disquieted. The so-called white man is the reason why the earth is not getting no peace, no rest. You see that? Every goddamn thing out of course. This man is a madman. Let me jump there real quick. This is Psalms 82. And 6. I'm gonna actually start at 5. It says, I'm gonna start at 5. It says, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course." See? And Everything's out of course. You jump down to verse 8. It says, "Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations." You see that? That's why the Lord said in Psalms 2, he said, "Ask me, and I will give." Matter of fact, you can jump there real quick. Psalms 2 and he said, "Ask me, and I will give you the heathen, for thine inheritance." Verse 8.
Psalms chapter 2 and verse 8. "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance."
Start at 6 real quick.
Psalms chapter 2 verse 6. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill, Zion.
Who's king?
I have set my king
upon
my holy hill.
Yeah, so if you jump to verse 2, go ahead.
Psalm chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, "The kings of the earth set themselves."
The kings of the what?
Of the earth.
Come on.
Set themselves.
See? So that's why the Lord's making a separation between, that's why it's read like that. You got to read it like that. Like, I will set my king. Because context is what? Is these so-called kings that have set themselves. And you got to say so-called because the Lord is declaring he didn't set them up. You know what I'm saying? But yet they didn't set themselves. Here it is. These and who they pretty much, if you in the king, matter of fact, get that in let me find, I got it. There's a Ecclesiastes in the 8th chapter. You don't put yourself in a position of ruler to the point, as it says, let me just read it. It's Ecclesiastes 8 and 4. It says, "Where the word of a king is, there is power. And who may say unto him, what doest thou?" Behold, so these people don't put themselves, these so-called white people don't put themselves in the position of that. You see, in the driver's seat. You the one that turned the car. You see what I'm saying? When you're in the driver's seat, well, that's the equivalent of basically, what it is when you're ruling, man. Can't nobody, walk and be like, "Yo, don't turn that way," Don't, can't tell that car not to turn. That whoever in the driver's seat is controlling that vehicle. Is under its jurisdiction. So the Lord, jump back real quick. He said in Psalms 2, go ahead, and 2.
Psalms chapter 2, verse 2, "The kings of the earth set themselves."
Meaning, it's people that's ruling right now that have put themselves in position to not be questioned. Whatever it is they set in order, nobody can question that. That's what they done did, man. So if they want to kill trees, they can kill trees. If they want to kill you, they can kill you. That's the position they in, man. But you got to remember, they homeborn slaves, they servants. So wouldn't all things end up out of course? These are people that the knowledge wasn't given to. That's why I tell us in Baruch, the 4th chapter, "O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing unto God are made known unto us." You see, they weren't made known to these people. So they had never know the true way on how to govern the earth and keep everybody, happy.
That's something real quick.
When you go into back into that Proverbs, the 29th chapter, it say, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Paraphrasing. Why? Because the righteous, they know the right way. It's a scripture that tell you too. It say all the thoughts of the righteous are right. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
This is on Proverbs chapter 19, verse 10. It says, "The light is not seemly for a fool, but much less for a servant to have rule over princes."
Yep. Meaning it don't go together, man. We read that one time.
Proverbs,
beautiful scripture.
Proverbs chapter 19 and 10. "The light is not seemly for a fool."
Yep.
Much less,
because he can't do nothing with it. Go ahead.
Much less for a servant to have rule over princes.
Yeah, man. That don't make any sense. How you can't really get these people in order because they know order. These are things that just don't go together. That's why I say the earth is out of course, man. You got, matter of fact, grab that in Ecclesiastes, because we didn't even, the spirit just rolling real quick. we're gonna come back to that Psalms too. You know,
God.
Ecclesiastes 10 and I want to say 16.
Or to thee.
Start at 6, lock it.
God.
6 through 7.
So Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity.
Matter of fact, start at 5.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 5.
Watch this.
There is an evil which I have seen under the sun.
Solomon said he peeped these things. Come on.
As an error which proceeded from the ruler.
Somehow it's a ruler error. Now I wonder why, because he don't got the instruction, man. You see that? That don't even line up. Go ahead.
Folly is set in great dignity.
The ruler allows what's applauded to be applauded. He says what is to be applauded. So here it is. We know this going on right now. You got folly and foolish people being applauded because that's the area of a ruler, man. You got people littering. You know what I'm saying? You got people goddamn polluting the air. You go to, I won't even say a restaurant, but you go anywhere outdoors, you got people lighting fumes, toxic fumes, which is what? Cigarettes. You know, and things that ain't meant to be burnt. You know, you got people lighting cannabis, you know, every and anywhere, not knowing if that's what you're really supposed to do with it. That's an error. That's all due to the error that Solomon said he's seen. You can read that verse one more time, then you can read through.
God. Ecclesiastes 10 and 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity.
How you ruling Esau, so-called white man? Because you setting folly in great dignity. That's why the earth disquieted, man. That's why there ain't no peace now. That's why it's uproars of the people. There's so many scriptures we gonna go into real quick, man. Go ahead.
Folly is set in great dignity.
Come on.
And the rich sit in low place.
Going back to Job, where it says, matter of fact, I got it. No, I dropped it, but got it right here. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So he covering up the judges, man. He covering up who? What meaning what? The men that got the riches. You see? The men that got the true weight. If you can get Psalms 100, you got something?
No.
Psalms 119 and 127. Matter of fact, get Isaiah 13 and 11 real quick. Here it is. He covering these men up. You know? These particular men up that got the riches. He covering the people up that got the riches, man. Come on.
Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 11.
Yep.
And I will punish the world.
Where you at? 13 and 11? 11? Jump to 16. Slocky.
Isaiah chapter 13 verse 16.
Slocky. 12. 13, 12.
More precious.
Yeah, that's it.
Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Slocky. So he said he's going to make a man more precious than fine what?
Fine gold.
Come on.
Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
You see? Jump to now what man is this and why is they going to be precious? Why is this man going to be more precious than gold? Psalms 100, you can drop that. Psalms 119 and 127. And I got something to bag it up.
This Psalm chapter 119, verse 127.
Come on.
Therefore I love thy commandments above gold.
Ooh, so these men, they got the commandments, man. You see? They was given unto them, man. It's particular men, right, that's said to, that it's a particular man that's said to be he's gonna make more fine than gold, man. Paraphrasing. And if you read that one more time, go ahead.
Kind. Psalm chapter 119. In verse 127, therefore I love thy commandments above gold. Yeah, above fine gold.
Just sound just like these particular men. That's gonna be put above gold. Why? Because they're gonna be given a thing that's put above gold. Go ahead.
God. It says, therefore I love thy commandments above gold, yeah, above fine gold. Therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right.
That's it.
And that
was it on the verse?
Something more.
Go ahead.
And I hate every false way.
So these men are going to have the true way. They're going to have this book, right? Now, it's particular men that this was given to. That Esau knows, so-called white man knows, and he's covering it up. They got the true right way. They got how things are supposed to go. They got who's supposed to be ruling. You know what I'm saying? And they know damn well it ain't them, so he covering these men up because they don't want them to bring that out. Bring St. John 14:15 out real quick. Okay.
14 and 15. St. John chapter 14, verse 15. Yep. If you love me, keep my commandments.
See, how you gonna keep something you don't got? And then them commandments is said to be above gold. Exactly. Read that one time.
St. John chapter 14 and verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments.
See? Go ahead. There it is, man. So yeah, give me St. John 3:27. Could drop that.
St. John chapter 3 and verse 27.
So how can you have something you ain't been given? Come on.
John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven.
See, so it's been given. It was given. So if you got the commandments was given, it's going to be given. These men will be given. They have been given the thing that's above fine gold, which makes them like gold. You see, if you want to get it, well, the scriptures tell you iron sharpeneth iron. You see, the scriptures tell you, answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. You see, the scriptures tell you, can two walk together except they be agreed? See, so you become like, they say that in the world. The four people you around, you see, and we're around Yahweh Shemiah Shah. Our conversations are in heaven, and this is the manner of persons we are, So, and that's dealing with these riches. Real, you got something?
No.
Bring out Revelation. You could drop that. Revelation 2 and 9. Then I got something. And these particular men, so in fact, hold that these particular men is the Israelite man. Because they ain't been given to nobody else. So I got something to bring prove that. This is Isaiah, it's like Lamentations 4 and 2, the precious sons of Zion comparable to fine gold. How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter, man. And that's pretty much, even though we're better than fine gold, we're esteemed as earthen vessels. That's why people don't listen to the men of the Lord, man. The men of the Lord set up, because they got this treasure, aka riches, you see, and earthen vessels. We grab that real quick.
Gotta land me back on this, right?
You got it.
It's on Psalm chapter 19 and verse 10. It says, more to be desired are they than gold.
Yep. Start that up first.
Fine. Psalm chapter 19 and 9, it says, the fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether.
And that's the cut. See, that's what makes these men more fine than gold. Go ahead.
It says, more to be desired are they than gold.
All right, jump to Micah 3:1. So it says how the judgments is actually. Matter, you still hold that 19? That's on 19, or you dropped it?
I dropped it. I get
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I just want to, I want to quote that part, right. This is Psalms 19:9. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Al-Shah, is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Al-Shah, are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they. What? The judgments, man. You see that? Then gold. Yeah. Then much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. So anyway, you see, and that's why these men are desired, man. Because these particular men who happen to be the judges that Esau, the so-called white man, is covering up, they got the very thing that's right all together. And what's right all together is gonna cause peace. But see, Esau, he don't want peace, man. The so-called white man, he does not want peace. So that's why he would be covering them up. Because if you wanted peace, which they could bring, why would you be covering them up? Real quick, hold that, get Isaiah 57 and 19. You can't make this up. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 57, verse 19. I create the fruit of the lips.
Jump down to 20.
Verse 20 says, but the wicked are like the troubled sea.
Come on.
When it cannot rest.
Matter of fact, no, start at 19. That's cool. Yep.
Isaiah 57 and 19. I create the fruit of the lips.
Go ahead.
Peace, peace.
What?
Peace, peace.
See?
To him that is far off.
Go ahead.
And to him that is near.
Go ahead.
Saith the Lord.
Yep.
Yahweh. And I will heal him.
Yep. Yahweh Bashem Al-Shah. Come on.
And I will heal him.
Come on.
But the wicked.
See, so that this man is able to have peace based off the fruit of his lips. You see? So he can create peace off the fruit of his lips. See that? Due to Yahweh Bashem Al-Shah. You see that? Come on.
It says, but the wicked are like the troubled sea when it cannot rest.
Because he said, I create the fruit of the lips. Peace to him. You see? You got certain fruits of the lips that bring forth peace. And that's what these judges got. You see? That's what these judges got. They got the fruit of the lips. They got that mouthpiece that can bring forth peace. You see, but the so-called white man don't want peace. That's why he's covering these judges up, which are the Israelite men. That's in the truth. Come on.
It says, but the wicked are like the troubled sea.
But the who?
But the wicked,
come on,
are like the troubled sea.
Go ahead.
When it cannot rest. Whose water cast up mire and dirt. There is no peace, said my power.
See?
Said the Heavenly Father to the wicked.
See? That's why they like the troubled sea. They can't rest, man. It said the scriptures talk about how they can't go, they toss and turn if they haven't done mischief. They can't sleep if they ain't did mischief. The scriptures say that the so-called white man, matter of fact, grab that real quick, Bible Kashah. Psalms 56, you can drop that. Psalms 56 and 2. You can't make this up, man. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 56 and verse 2. It says, mine enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me.
Jump to 3.
Verse 3, it says, what time?
Start 57. Matter of fact, 58. Start 58 and 2. My bad. Slack.
Come 12. Psalm chapter 58 and verse 2. It says, yea, in heart ye work wickedness.
See? Come on.
Ye weigh the violence of your hands.
In what?
In the earth.
See? They don't want peace, man. They bringing all out hell. To the so-called white man is bringing outright hell on earth to the point he winning it, man. They actually measuring the violence they bring into the earth. And it's all simply due to what? Them covering up the men that are actually the judges. That got the right way. That can create that can bring that peace off their lips, man. You see, but he covering them up, you know, which goes back into you can jump back there real quick. You still holding Ecclesiastes? Go ahead. 10 and 6. You can't make this up.
God, this Ecclesiastes.
It's like we're going all over the place, but it's the same direction. It's the same message. You know?
All right, Con, this Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 6.
Let's go.
Folly is said in great.
Jump to 5.
Con, verse 5, it says, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun.
A bad time. You see? Come on.
As an error which proceeded from the ruler.
And the bad time is the current ruler, Aaron, doing what? From not knowing the scriptures. See that? If you, matter of fact, it was Yahushua said that. He said that in Matthew, I believe, 22. He said, you do error not knowing the scriptures. All right? That's what the scriptures say. You know? We grab that. This is Matthew 22 and 9, 22 and 29. Yahushua answered and said unto them, ye do err not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of God. So that's, you read that one time. That's how this ruler is erring. This is how this ruler is erring, because he doesn't know the scriptures. The scriptures is what? The right way. You see that? The scriptures bring peace. You see? The scriptures tell you how you're supposed to run things, who's supposed to be in charge, who's supposed to listen to, what's the order, what's supposed to be this. But they don't want to hear this. They want to keep everything out of course because, as I said, as my power has said, there is no peace to the wicked, man. They're like the troubled sea, whom cannot rest. When it cannot rest, cast up mire and dirt. They get some bullshit going on. Here it is, everybody cooling. You so-called enjoying your summer, and here this nigga talk about some, you gotta get a damn shot. You know what I'm saying? Just out of nowhere. And you ruling. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
God, this Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and 5.
Go ahead.
There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler.
From the who?
From the ruler.
Man. Go ahead. And that got everybody else in the uproar. Because when you go to Sirach, the 10th chapter, if a brother want to post that, Sirach 10 and 1. You post 10 and 1 through 2. You know, the scriptures tell you, you know, what manner the ruler is, so is his people. You know, they say a wise and prudent man instructed his people. I'll tell you that in the first verse, and then you go on to read and tell you as the ruler is, so are the people. You know, Sirach 10 and 1 through 2. You can read that one time.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler.
Yep. That's it, man. So let me bring that up real quick. Okay, we got it. Sirach 10 and 1. It says, wise judge will instruct his people. See, a judge. This nigga covering the judges, man. He don't want, because why? He don't, obviously you covering up the judges, you don't want judgment. You know, a wise judge, because you got slothful judges, but a wise judge will instruct his people. See that? And that goes into Proverbs the 19th chapter, where it tells you, cease, my son, to hear the instructions that cause thee to err. 19 and 30. We ain't gotta get it. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. All right, and they go on to say what? It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And that's somebody what? That don't want judgment and want things in the uproar and out of course. You see, they don't want the righteous and authority, basically. Because it say I think it tell you that in Psalms, the 12th chapter, it say when the wicked bear rule, how I go, we get it real quick. So Psalms 12 and 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. You see, the majority of these people wicked, man. That's why the Lord hate the world, man. That's why Yahushua hate the world, because the majority of the fucking world of these people are wicked, man. And they say, what? The wicked walk on every side. They can go wherever they want to do, how they want to do. They can really beat them. It says when the vilest men are exalted. So that's why these people, they ain't rooting for us to be in authority. They ain't rooting for no right. They think about it. They continuously vote, man. How fucking long you been voting, seeing that it's clear that you only getting the options that they want to give you, which is not a true judge, you know? But the reason why, because Esau, the so-called white man, he got the whole earth, man, the elite, man. That's why I say, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, Sirach 10 and 2, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. All these people fucking wicked, man.
I got something.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Job chapter 2 and 2. And the Lord said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth.
Yeah, and then going to that go into you go ahead and finish.
And from walking up and down in it.
And then going to that, you gotta go to Psalms the 107th chapter. Matter of fact, get it real quick since you went there. Psalms 107 and jump to I want to say 6. You know, because the so-called white man, he had Satan working with him. Now, once again, the so-called white man ruling, and he got Satan work. Remember, however the ruler is, that's how the people are. So the scriptures say that the so-called white man got Satan working for him. All right, 109. If I said what I say, 109 and 6.
This is Psalm chapter 109 and verse 6. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand.
See, that's it, man. So that's why these people are able to walk on every side like goddamn Satan, because their ruler, which they are like, got Satan working with him. Satan, his right hand man. See that? So that's that. All right. So that's pretty much it. We can go back to, dumb it down. Sirach, Slocky. What you was last read? Ecclesiastes.
Yep. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler.
Man, go ahead.
It says, folly is set in great dignity.
Don't you know they can go too far? Now you got too many wicked people. They say walk on every side. That's excess.
Yeah.
You know, that shit's stupid. They say matter of fact, let me grab that scripture real quick. This is bringing that up. This is Sirach to show you the seriousness, of excess. Not consistency, but excess. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let me grab this real quick. This is Sirach 37 and 29. It says, I'm gonna start at, be not unsatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats. For excess of meat bringeth sickness. See? It's not meat, it's the excess. You see? Excess brings what? Something very bad known as sickness, man. See that? It says, and surfeiting will turn into choler. By surfeiting have many perished, going into excess, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life. So you're going to have a lot of death everywhere by excess, by excess, by excess. Excess of what? Wicked people. And we seeing that. What's the result of wicked people on every goddamn side, man? Uproars and destruction of your own your own goddamn infrastructure, man. These people killing each other. The love of many, the love of many waxing cold. And those are people that's completely opposite of the Yahweh Shah, because they're cold. You see? So when you got the love of many waxing cold, that means these people are completely adverse to the ways of Yahweh Shah. Because when you're in the truth, you're supposed to be what? You're supposed to be hot, man. You're supposed to be on fire. When you're not in the truth, you're supposed to be completely cold, man. And that's these people. These people in the world are cold, man. You know? Period. So when the love of many wax cold, you start to see the result of that, man. You know? Niggas freezing to death, man. You see that? But go ahead, bro. Slide. But that was a good scripture too. That 33. You got it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and 5. It says, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place.
In the what?
In a low place.
And the who?
And the rich sit in low place.
And who's that rich? The men that's being covered up. The judges. It say many have sat down on ground. You see that? That's what you still holding that revelation? You go ahead and bring it up.
It's Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
Yep.
But thou art rich.
No, everybody.
But thou art rich.
No, the so-called white man.
But thou art rich.
See? Who's the thou? The Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, chiefly judges that are being covered up, man. Go ahead.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Jump to Micah 3 and 1 real quick.
Yep. It's Micah chapter 3. This is Micah chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, and I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment?
Yeah, so that's it. But they don't even want us to know that, so they hid the truth of the Bible, who we are, our identity. You know what I'm saying? And then even then, now that we getting it back, he's still hiding us. You know what I'm saying? You got hiring people to try to debunk us. Why? Because you just don't want judgment on earth, man. This nigga want everything dark, everything out of order, everything out of course. This is how bad and destructive this thing I got, man. You know? So you said, jump back to that Ecclesiastes 10, follow with y'all. Please, say many have sat. He see the rich sitting there. You can take it from there.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
The rich sit in low place. The kings, the judges of the earth. Many have sat down upon the ground. Go ahead.
I have seen servants upon horses.
You have seen who?
Servants.
See, going back to the point. When servants are what? Ruling, the earth is disquieted to the point it can't bear it. He have what?
I have seen servants upon horses.
No, he haven't.
I have seen. I have seen servants upon horses.
Yep.
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
See? It's out of order, man. And that brings you back to what? Proverbs 31 and 21. You can drop that joint. Me too.
I got a bookmark. Proverbs.
Proverbs 30 and 21. Somebody.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 21. It says, for three things the earth is disquieted, and for four which it cannot bear. For a servant when he reigneth.
See? And it ain't us, man. It's these people ruling right now. You got people that have no clue of what's going on. It was never given unto them to know. You know? But now hearing this, you got to know the Lord finna change all this. Come on, go ahead.
It says, for a servant when he reigneth, and a fool when he is filled with meat.
Yeah, so that's it. Go ahead, you can finish it. Odious.
And for an odious woman when she is married.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Out of shit. The woman he set up, out of control ass, crazy ass woman, man. But see, that's why the scripture's written. We get that real quick. 2 Timothy 2. That's why ain't no order in the households. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no order anywhere, man. 1 Timothy 2:10. Due to who? The so-called white man ruler, man.
1 Timothy?
Yeah, 2:10.
God. It's 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, but which becometh woman, professing godliness with good works, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. He
pushes women to, voting. God is woman. Pharrell made a damn song called Girl. You want to see how the world will look ran by girls. Well, you probably don't get to. Then what? You got a vice president, the first vice president, first female vice president, Eve. You know what I'm saying? Going back to what Solomon said, I have seen an evil thing under the sun, which is as an error from the ruler, which proceeded as an error from the ruler, man. Paraphrasing. Go ahead. And that's what these niggas ruling and trying to put women above men and men, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is gonna be chaos, man. Don't you know what happens when you do that? Let me grab that real quick. This is Sirach. See, all this man is about is death. That's why scriptures call him death, man. Everything he do, because he a servant. It's not giving him the rule. Goddamn demons, man. This is Sirach 25 and 24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. See? This nigga retarded, man. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. All these women wicked because they don't want to be in order. They think they can teach and run churches. They didn't come up to us and talk to us crazy. But that's in the so-called white man's world. Because you go over east, women be getting their goddamn heads cut off, getting out of order. Go ahead, bro. Bring that out.
Come on, 1 Timothy chapter 2 and 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man's life.
See? Nor to what?
Nor to assert authority over the man.
See?
But to be in silence. For Adam.
That's it, man. That's it. But here this nigga is, the Lord done used him to do a new thing on the earth, if you will. You're surrounded by women every goddamn where you go, man. In the so-called job force, every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Some big body ass woman thinking she, a damn man thinking she can tell you what to do. Telling you, no, I got this. You about to pull your goddamn, you know what I'm saying, back or something.
Exactly.
You there to so-called work, she in the fucking way, Go ahead, bro.
Keep it coming.
I mean, really, that was it on that. So that's that. So that's bring more death by him putting the woman, you know what I'm saying? This nigga gotta go, man. That's why the family structures is out of order, because you got women that don't know that. Go to 1 Corinthians 14, Bible Pashad, and 33. Make no damn sense, man. You think these scriptures were written for no reason. But the so-called white man don't uphold none of this, man.
33.
He's supposed to be on TV telling you, man, you gotta get your household in order.
Right.
He don't do that shit, man. Most of them niggas homos. Go ahead, bro.
Man, 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and 33. For God is not the author of confusion.
See? Come on.
But of peace.
Jump to previous verse.
1 Corinthians 14, 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches.
And the so-called white man not a prophet. That's another damn thing. You see? The Lord's servants is the prophets, and the prophets come out of the Israelite race. Why didn't you know that? They got the instruction. You see that? Esau come with his own instruction. That's going to cause you to err. But the prophets come with let you know you're supposed to cease from hearing that. But what he do, he like, nah, cease from hearing that and hear this again, even after you already heard that. And that's an example of what? You come up, you hear the word, you hear the truth, and your fucking iPhone ring. You see what I'm saying? You get an alert that the championship was just won, you know? That's double coming and shit, Steve. Yep. That's Esau. That's Esau right there. You just having that device and it going off and taking this, you know, he like, no, cease from hearing that. We like, cease from hearing this. Your brother, they lying to you, sister, you can't be blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, goddamn, they look at the phone, they go Esau. Like, no, that would be basically him being like, what? Cease from hearing that. Why do we say that's Esau? Because he invented that damn phone, man. You see, well, no, so-called blacks invented the phone. Nigga, who's the route that is going, who's responsible for that? So-called white man. But if you want to think that, go right ahead. Go ahead, man. Slide.
Yep. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 33.
Yep.
I started 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Yeah. For God is not the author of confusion.
Yep. That's the true prophets ain't confused. Come on.
But of peace.
Come on.
As in all the churches.
Peace again.
Exactly.
See, the prophets gonna bring. They got the instruction to bring peace.
The words of the lips.
You see that? Going into Jeremiah 20 to 28 chapter, where the second was it 28 and 8. Yeah, he said that the prophets that have been before me have prophesied both evil and great pestilence and destruction, etc. Right? And then eventually he said, but the prophet that prophesied of peace, when the word of that prophet comes to pass, you know, then you know. But if not, you shouldn't be afraid of that prophet. You know? And guess what? The prophets ain't telling you about no goddamn peace yet. Because why? All the reason due to everything we just brought out, the earth gotta be disquieted. The so-called white man finna get this month turned up, and it's happening. The Lord gotta get rid of this man to where it can be peace. So it's gotta be a lot of fucking destruction, because he everywhere and in everything. And he's in a lot of people. So basically, if you look around, every so-called East Indian you see, every so-called Chinese person you see, every so-called African you see, every so-called Black, Latino, Native American, Indian you see on average, they all so-called white men. You see? All of them. So that's a dysfunctional home. That's witchcraft, somebody taking. That's the love of many waxing cold. You see what I'm saying? And it's just fucking chaotic every guy. That's why the earth ain't in peace. See? So the Lord got to kill. That's why he said the slaying of the Lord going to be from one end of the earth all the way to the other, man. And we trying to tell you people that. But you're going to desire it when it's too late. You're going to desire it right when you can't. You're not even able to desire because you're dying. You in the moment of dying now. The concept of desiring is leaving you at that point. You know what I'm saying? You're finished. You know? But this is supposed to be exhorting. The earth finna get peace, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's not go too far into the, destroy your ass side. That people don't like. But it's the truth, because they say when they shall say peace, then sudden destruction coming. So you'll be looking at us like, you lied to me. Go ahead.
For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
Yep, because we got the lips, we got the fruit of the lips that creates peace. You got it.
It says, let your women keep silence in the churches.
Once again, going back into it.
For it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience.
Women get spikes going, they damn near have your man about slap the shit out of you. You see what I'm saying? Because you so out of goddamn order. He a man. He not gonna play with you, man. You see what I'm saying? What makes you think, who do you women think you are, first off? You know? Don't you know you that man's property? You don't know that. You think you it's my body, I do what I want. That's a damn lie. The so-called white man told you that. That ain't in the scriptures. You that man's property. First off, matter of fact, get that real quick. Bible shot. Get 1 Corinthians 7 and jump down to like 14. You know? That's a damn lie. So this is why the earth is, because look, that's why I say the earth is, if you go back to the goddamn Slocky, if you go back to Proverbs, the 30th Man, go there. Slack it. Go there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Proverbs 30, man, and 21. Not just saying this. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 21.
This is how big you women are responsible for a lot, man. Through her, we all die. Go ahead.
For 3 things,
yep,
the earth is disquieted.
The what?
The earth
is what?
Disquieted.
Go ahead.
And for 4, which it cannot bear.
If 4 of these things happen, it can't bear it no more. You think that the Lord, when the scriptures say the Lord said the earth abideth forever. So if it's going to abide forever, he can't let those 4 things, rock. Go ahead.
It says, for a servant when he reigneth.
That's Esau and these heathens. Come on.
And a fool when he is filled with meat.
Yep. And that's these proud ass niggas thinking they way right. You see, that got rich, that receives benefits, not knowing the Lord. You see, you're going to have more people doing what? More prone to be foolish.
Exactly.
You see? Go ahead.
For an odious.
They're like, oh, you can just be dumb as hell and get, you know what I'm saying? Now the earth is, because you got more dumb ass niggas that's unconscious and women that's unconscious. You see what I'm saying? Because folly, because fool going to folly has been set in great dignity, man. And that meaning what? The Lord, the damn so-called white man is basically calling, this is what I say, woe to them that call evil good and good evil. He rewarded these niggas. The wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and he blessed the covetous. He wants you to be foolish, and I'll give you a lot of money if you do it. And that's a lot of people have come to that. So now the earth is just completely disquieted. You got fools and just madness everywhere. You walk down the street, a nigga on Instagram listening to some fool. You at work when this nigga's 8 a.m. in the morning, so-called work. Niggas, look at this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn monkeys, man. We trying to teach on the streets. You got niggas coming through playing monkey madness, man. The damn baby. A nigga Jake, they don't even know who he is. Talking about his name, the baby.
That's madness within itself, man.
That's disquieted. That's an uproar, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Proverbs chapter 30 and 23. For an odious woman.
Yeah, for an odious woman. You go into that odious woman, that's a loud ass, thinking she do what she want, violent ass woman, man. For an odious, it say the earth is disquieted for a woman, man. A particular type of woman. You know, and the dude, Kevin Samuel's been set up to point out that majority of the woman is one way. And they're being labeled as what? The modern woman. That's the odious woman.
Exactly.
You see? I got my PhD. I got my, nobody give a fuck. We don't care. The Lord don't care. You disquieted the earth, but that's not even what you're supposed to be doing any damn way, man. You know? You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, we got our home out of order. Because here it is, we supposed to be, how paid we supposed to be off this? These people don't do that, though. They walk past us and they type the nigga playing a damn nigga strumming over a Jake instrumental, like he playing. You know what I'm saying? And look at us like we, That's why I say that's why Howard Shot gonna fucking tell you people to take y'all ass to the left when he come back in his glory, because he left just a nigga to everybody. He come back in his glory, he gonna take the sheep, he gonna bring all you people together, and he gonna divide the nations, man. Like when the shepherd divided his sheep from the goats, as it says. Talk about that back to the 25th chapter. He gonna say to the sheep on his right hand, he gonna set the sheep on his right hand, the goats on the left. He gonna say unto the sheep, those on his right hand, which is who? The sheep, come, get, receive what's been prepared for you for the beginning. And that's the Israelites, the elect, the 1/3 of the Israelite race that return. You see, so-called blessed Latinos and Native American Indians that repented, man. And then he gonna say unto the goats, depart. They get done. Exactly. And then you read on in the chapter and tell you what. He said he gonna talk to the sheep and tell them why he's accepting them. And he gonna be like, when I was hungry, you fed me. Exactly. When I was thirsty, you clothed me. And they gonna be like, when did we clothe you, Lord? When I was sick, you healed me. He's like, when did I do that, Lord? Well, you did it because you did it to my brother. Mm-hmm. You see? Exactly. But then he's going to say it to the goats that didn't do that, which will represent the people that didn't do that. You know, when I was cold, hungry, you didn't clothe me. You didn't feed me. When I was cold, naked, you didn't clothe me. When I was, you didn't do nothing. For as you have not done it to the least of one of my brethren, you have also done it to me. You said, the hell with them, the hell with me. You know? They're supposed to have everything. You know? That's why why you think he told us not to take none with us, man? You know what I'm saying? He said the labor man is worthy of his reward, but these people don't care, man. They think we just sit on here and talk. That's what they think. Y'all think we ain't got so-called nothing better to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what these people think. You Jakes, all you Israelites that get the page and you ain't doing nothing with it. Lord gonna destroy y'all ass, man. Because you think this is a game. Nobody get on here and ask questions. Nobody do nothing. Everybody knows some shit, man. Don't nobody know nothing, man. You don't know nothing if the Lord ain't set you up to teach, man. If you ain't with the prophets, if you ain't with the men learning, you don't know shit, man. We don't even know nothing, man. But you don't know anything. We got a penny. You got nothing. Exactly. You know? Where was you at, bro? Salaki. You can jump to that 1 Corinthians 7.
Sorry. Finish this Proverbs.
Nah, that's cool. You know, they say the earth is disquieted. That's it. Go ahead and get these, you know. Because this ain't a rant. This was supposed to be a damn Salaki. It's supposed to be some exhorting, but it's by the Spirit. 7, she got this my body. I do what I want to do. Give me 7 and give me 7 and 4.
Okay. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 4. The wife hath not power of her own body.
Woo! See that? Go ahead.
But the husband.
That's who got power of your body. So you've been lied to, man. You have the goddamn fight going on because she, you know what I'm saying? She's so goddamn out of, that's the odious woman. You know? You sitting up here trying to make this dude under you. You trying to strip him of his manhood, you know? A lot of you wicked women, you know, to set your man up, get him killed, got him killed. You know, you bunch of, you see you so-called white man. You bunch of, Esau. You see? Esau ain't nothing but Esau in female form. And what did Esau do on Get Out? She set up all them jakes. To what? Get them killed, man. You see that? Odious woman. You know? He said, what was her name? Ruth or something? He said, Ruth, give me the keys. And her brother swung her. She put him in a violent situation. To where he had to, you see what he's doing at the end of the movie? He had to choke her ass. He had to kill her ass, man. It is what it is. Esau got you women thinking you can't be touched. Nobody's supposed to touch you. You're just the most delicate. Who told you that, man? The Lord said the sons of Zion, first of all, not even all men, but the sons of Zion are comparable to fine gold, man. Most of you women is filthy, man. Go ahead, bro. Was that it on that verse?
That was it.
That's it. All right. And then, yeah. But we ain't talking about what you go on his 30s, the man ain't got power of his body. We ain't talking about that. That's true. Then we're gonna say no. You okay, yeah. You know? But you ain't over that man. You can't a super 30 over. And even in that, you gotta be submissive to the man. You see? In all things, man. All right? So that's that, man. So the earth is disquieted because of this, man. And let's just go ahead and get our last scriptures. Get Jeremiah 51 and 25. You know. Bible Kushar.
51 and 25.
Come on.
God, this is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth.
See? Come on, it's all throughout the scriptures, man. The earth, the earth, the earth. The earth is out of order, man. The foundations of the earth are out of course. Nothing is going how it needs to be. It's raining when it's supposed to be hot. It's snowing when it's supposed to be raining. It's just madness going on right now. They talking about global warming, you know. The time is out of course. Everything. This man done change times and seasons and wear out the saints. And then really, when you further go into it, the earth talking about the people. Because it say, man, the man, let me just bring that out real quick. This is Sirach 33. You know, to make this quick, this is Sirach 33 and 10. All men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth. And then when you go to 2nd Ezra 60, Second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. See? So Adam was made of the earth. So when it said the earth is disquieted, destroyed, the destroying mountain that destroyed all the earth, it's talking about the physical globe we live in and the people. You see that? It says, of him come we all, and the people also of whom thou hast chosen. And the people that the Lord chosen is who? The saints. Which to tell you in Daniel, we grab that real quick. They tell you with what? Daniel, the 7th chapter. Jump there real quick. Daniel 7 and 18. I believe. Let me see. No, that ain't it. 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words. Who's the he? The so-called white man. He deferring of the note in the man. You see? A male. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. The Most High. And shall wear out the saints of the Most High. You see that? Because it said, read that. You got it? Bible shot.
Con. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse, what was it?
25.
25. So like it. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyed all the earth.
See, going into all the earth. Adam was created of the earth. Of Adam come we all, and the people whom thou hast chosen, which are the saints. This is Daniel 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. See? Wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand. See? Man, that's tough. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Thus showing you it's really talking about the globe and the people. See that? Because say we're gonna be given into his hand, but it say the earth is given into his hand. Well, how do they both go together? Because you're the earth. All right. So it says Daniel 7 and 25, and to think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and until, see that? So a time is coming where the Lord is finna, bring peace by getting rid of this nigga, man, taking the earth out of his hands. It says until a time and the dividing of times. You see that? See that? That's heavy. Well, I'm gonna end on that. We're gonna transition. Go ahead and read that, bro. Slide.
Con, Jeremiah chapter 51 and 25. Behold, I am against thee.
Matter of fact, let me read this. Slide. This is verse 26. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away, his dominion, man. Lord said we're gonna take away his dominion, and it says to consume and to destroy it unto the end. See, we're gonna destroy what? His dominion, his power, his say so. What the word of the king is, there is power, and who may say unto him, what doest thou? The king of kings. You see, Yahweh Shai gonna say to you, man. And then he's gonna say to us, it's time to take the kingdom, man. You see that? And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven, same heaven, under the whole, under the whole concept, like Solomon would say, shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. See? Here too is the end of the matter, man. That's how this thing gonna end. It ain't, the earth not gonna get no peace until the so-called white man is taken out of power, man. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain.
And why? Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth.
Because you're destroying everything the Lord created, which he said the earth abideth forever. And here this nigga is trying to destroy it. You know? Let me grab that real. You know, that's it. I ain't gonna get it. Go ahead. It's a lot.
And I will stretch out my hand upon thee.
See? He gonna stretch out his hand upon thee. Who's the Lord's hand? Let's go to Ezekiel real quick. Ezekiel 25. And 14. Matter of fact, 13. You there? I got it. This is Ezekiel 25 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh God, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom. See? That's the so-called white man. See that? He's the destroying mountain. Edom is the so-called white people. Esau, Edom. See that? He said he's going to stretch out his hand against the destroying mountain that's destroying the earth. But it say right here, Ezekiel 25 and 13, therefore thus saith the Lord God, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom. He got specific. And will cut off man and beast from it. You see that? That's everything dealing with you. That's why the Lord said there's a sword upon their chariots, their horses, everything, man. Began going into when we smoke Amalek, we was told to smite Amalek. He said kill everything, animals, everybody, man. And then that's even on the spiritual note. You're gonna have Edomites that's cool, and you got ones that's just outright, you know what I'm saying? All you niggas gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Lord we all have to go, you know? It says, and I will make, because really you still an abomination. Think about it. You're leopard. You see what I'm saying? Like the elder apostle say, you're clean leopards. Lord say he made you an abomination, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to go just off of that. You know? Do you let the leprosy stay around? You know what I'm saying? Or do you heal it? You know? Exactly. So y'all ass gonna, get eradicated. It says, and I will and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. You know? So he's gonna get the top to the lowest, man. You see, it says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. We're gonna take, that's the hand. We're gonna, and who's the top Israelite? Yahweh Shah, man. When he come, it's gonna be, that's why he said he gonna stuff out so many Edomites. It's gonna be ridiculous, man. So many so-called white people. Who is this that coming from Basra having this? That's why he said in Psalms, the 60th chapter, who will lead me into Basra, man? You see? Who will lead me into Edom? Let me grab that real quick. This is Psalms 60 and 9. It says, who will bring me into the strong city? See that? America. Who will lead me into Edom? Ooh, see? Who? Yahweh Shai. Going back to Psalm 40, was that Isaiah the 46th chapter? He said, calling the man from a far country, the man that executed my counsel as a ravenous bird. You know? He gonna tell Yahweh Shai, go ahead, you know? And Yahweh Shai gonna, man, he gonna murk so many, man, it's gonna be like a video game, man. They already preparing, see, the elites they preparing to move out of space and underwater. They already going, because they seeing the UFOs. They know, man. And you got Jake walking around, not on everybody named mama should be on this goddamn comment board, man. We got the answers. We know what's going on. We know exactly what's going on. We not guessing, man. You know? You people finna feel it, man. You gonna feel the wrath of Yahweh Bashmiel shot, man. Those that said it, according to Jeremiah the 17th chapter, where is the word of the Lord? Let it come now. Where you seeing it? You niggas just don't know what the word of the Lord is. So you would know it when you seen it, man. Like ain't nothing happening. They don't know the word. So of course they're gonna continue and damn near how you thinking. You not tripping. That's why I say he would be a friend of this world is an enemy of God, man. You can't be friends of these people, man. You can't be sitting here talking your so-called mommy or damn, you know what I'm saying? On some serious shit, you give honor and that's it, man. You know? Your real mother is those doing the will of Yahweh Bashim y'all shop. is wisdom, man. That's your mother. The mother, really, the law. You see what I'm saying? Was this book, man. That's why I was compared to a breast. That don't make no damn sense. He said, cease from my son, from hearing the, from hearing the instructions that cause thee to err, man. So you're supposed to blaspheme, for them. Hell no, Yahushua didn't do that. He said, who is my brother? He said, Yahushua, your mom and your brother stand here trying to choke you, man. Are you crazy? He said, who is my mother? You don't see you do error not knowing the scriptures. You don't even know who your mother is, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who your father is, nothing, man. There's order, but I said it'll go nothing past honor, man. And that's your people's problem too. But anyway, Ezekiel 25:14, and I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord God. See that? Why? Verse 17. It says, and I will lay great vengeance, and I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes. That's not how you do that. He ain't gonna say that no more though. He's gonna show you. You're gonna see the how if that's not how you do that, could be put into the form of a blast or a punch. You're gonna get to see it like that. That's what's gonna happen, man. You see, because the Lord not talking no more. That's why I said that's not how you do that. It's gonna be put in the form of a sword. Because it say what? In Isaiah the 66th chapter, for the Lord will come with fire, and with his sword will he plead with all flesh, man. He ain't talking no more. The talking is gonna be put in a new form. He gonna talk to you with the sword, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen to your ass, man. It says, and upon them that with furious rebukes, you so-called white people, man, that's ruling the earth, destroying the earth, man. But ain't telling everybody who's supposed to be ruling. You got a couple of y'all that is, and they still gonna perish. You see what I'm saying? That done got on the internet and confessed who he is, man. And they still gonna perish, man. It says, and they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon them. What he gonna allow us to do to them, to take them out, and really do through all the proof. We're gonna take them out through all the proof. We got to. It gotta be us. Because who else saying this, man? Only so-called Black Latinos and Native American Indians, the prophets setting up, teachers setting up, is going to be the only ones that could bring this forth, man. Bring this to life. Because everybody else, they talk about that's the past. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, we showing you his resume and the shit he's currently doing now, man. Everything disquieted. The prophecy's popping off because of this nigga, man. You see? We on here because of this nigga, man. Don't you know he brought us over here on ships? The fuck is wrong with you people, man? He ain't sent us back. He ain't paid our flight back, man. Our ship, he ain't give us a boat back. He disquieted the whole earth, man. Because he a goddamn servant. A pissed off mad servant, man. That's getting ready to go into slavery. That's the ultimate way he got it. So he got to be conquered, man. Go ahead, bro. Slap.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain.
No, he's with you.
I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, said the Lord, which destroyed all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee.
He gonna stretch, man. He gonna expand the ability of Jake, man. You see what I'm saying? He gonna expand the ability of Yahushua. It's already expanded, and he said he's gonna stretch out his hand. Like, imagine a big ass hand just get, it's getting bigger and bigger, as it come to your damn face. You know what I'm saying? It's getting bigger, bigger and bigger. From back here small. You know what I'm saying? He said he's gonna stretch his hand. Y'all about to smell shot. Say he's gonna stretch his hand upon your ass.
And what did the 5 fingers say to the face? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna big ass hand, man. More than you can bear. Slap. He gonna slap the shit out of you, Edomite. Slap you out of power, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
God, I will stretch out my hand to find thee.
See? He gonna slap. Go ahead, bro.
and roll thee down from the rocks.
I'm gonna reach up there, because he above you, but you think you up there. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. As high as you is, the Lord is still above you. That's why he's the most high. He gonna reach down. He gonna boy. You know what I'm saying? Like you smash a net on the counter. You know what I'm saying? But because the hand get bigger as it get closer to you, it gets longer. You know what I'm saying? As we get closer to you, which is to the end, because you the end. See that? What? Our ability gonna stretch out, man. You see that? Yahweh Shah gonna come, you know? And he gonna get busy on y'all. Was that it on that, bro?
That was a little bit more.
Go ahead.
Kind of like the Jeremiah 51.
And you gonna roll off, you know what I'm saying?
God, it says, I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rock. It will make thee a burnt mountain.
Lord gonna smoke you out, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, give me Jeremiah 12:1. And then this will be it. Jump to 4.
This is it, man. You know?
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 12 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
It says, righteous art thou, O Lord, when I plead with thee. Yet let me talk with thee of thy judgments.
Where they above gold. That's what you desire. You know? That's Psalms, you know? Bring that back out real quick. This is Psalms 19 and 9. It says, the fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord Yahweh Basmi Shah are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, than much fine gold, sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. So yeah, that's why he said that. You got it.
It says, yet let me talk with thee of thy judgments. Wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper?
Because he want peace. He want, come on.
Wherefore are
understanding on what's going on. Come on.
Wherefore are all they happy that deal very treacherously?
See, they have more than I can wish. They think the Lord like them because the Lord, is a God that hideth himself, as the scripture say. Come on.
In verse 4 it says, how long shall the land mourn?
See, that shall the what?
Shall the land mourn?
See, the land going into the earth. Come on.
And the herbs of every field withered.
And the what?
The herbs.
See? Don't you know this nigga done put out, it came out that the FDA is they about to start reviewing outright different natural remedies that's been around, which is plants like aloe vera. Plants like, matter of fact, I got it. I had to screenshot this shit. Let me see. Yeah, we just sitting on here for no damn reason, man. It says 68 substances under FDA evaluation. This was posted by the brother Rawi La Yasha'Allah Yahweh Shah is coming. He put, sheesh, this devil wants you to be dependent on him and him only. The corrupt, is in quotations, the corrupt FDA is on the rampage to obliterate any natural supplement that keeps us healthy or fights off illness, including zinc, magnesium, quercetin, and even, wait for it, organic vegetables. Organic, that's where you're getting GMO from. 68 substances under FDA evaluation, 200 plus coming into question. Here are some from the list. I'm just gonna get ones I know people know. Aloe vera, asparagus, people don't really know what that is, but boswellia, colloidal silver, curcumin, ginger root, grapeseed oil, magnesium, let's see, parsley, peppermint oil, papaya, organic vegetables, sage oil, sesame seed, tea tree oil, turpentine oil, zinc, magnesium, if I didn't say myrrh, nettle leaf. You know, that's basically it, you know. Yeah, so you can read that all the time.
God is Jeremiah chapter 12 and verse 4. How long shall the land mourn?
Until the time and times. Then we're gonna take it. You see what I'm saying? Come on. So so-called white man gotta come out of power, man. You gotta come about that seed. Come on.
And the herbs of every field with it.
Until long as the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And who's running the earth? So-called white man. The herb's gonna wither, man. See that? Because he gonna replace them. He gonna get rid of them. He gonna have people stop using them. You know what I'm saying? People gonna stop planting them and cropping them. That's why you think you can't have you gotta have a license to have a damn farm. You know what I'm saying? Just off him setting that up should show you all this that was down the pipeline. That was the foundation for all this shit to be revealed. Go ahead.
It says, for the wickedness of them that dwell therein.
And you wanna know why? Let me grab something. Let me grab two scriptures real quick. Salaki. You know, this is Psalms 100 and this is Psalms 109 and 1. Hold not thy peace, O God, of my praise, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. It says, they compass me about also with words of hatred and fought against me without a cause. For my love, they are my adversaries, but I give myself unto prayer. They have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love. All right. Now, real quick, grab this outright scripture. Psalms 37 and 14. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy. What's happened to be you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, who are the Israelites, where the judges come from, where the prophets come from. Makes sense. You know, that's returning and doing these things and being who you don't know, some of you, you know, being who you are again, to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. See, going into the truth. Because you telling the truth. All right. And there was a particular scripture I slipped my mind I was gonna get with this. Damn. Read that one time, bro. That's about the spirit. It's all good.
God, Jeremiah chapter 12 and verse 4. How long shall the land mourn, and the herbs of every field with it? For the wickedness of them that dwell therein. The beasts are consumed, and the birds, because they
see
God.
Every goddamn thing, man. The whole earth. Birds fall, dropping dead. You know what I'm saying? Bird. We seen a seagull that had a bag tied to his death. But it's the plastic that Esau put out here, the styrofoam Esau put out here. You know what I'm saying? By the ways that, you know, Esau influenced these people to have. You know, people get real penalties for littering? Hell no. Why don't they pass a law like that? People just be trifling as they want to be, man. You want to get people for speeding just to make money. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Right. It says, the beasts are consumed, and the birds, because they said, he shall not see our last end.
See, talking about the Most High. You niggas crazy, man. So everything gonna be out of earth, because really we get in there. Everything is gonna be like this until this, as long as they keep people running, man. And then the Bible making it clear, and that's clear, man. All right, but the Lord, he gonna see them, man. And he gonna cast their ass down. Like he said, he gonna roll your ass, he gonna slap the shit out of you, man. He gonna stretch his hand out, he gonna slap your ass, you gonna roll off the mountain. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be on top no more, man.
because you was a servant to begin with. You was a homeborn slave. So the kingdom about to be translated for to us. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and bring it out. We in on that. It's all right, 10-8. Lord willing, it's been edifying.
Got something to grab right before then.
Oh yeah, you got it.
This Isaiah 29:16 says, "Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay."
Yeah, because the Lord wants to show you. He wants to show you, you know, how everything gonna look. You know how everything should be by showing it to us. You know, by showing us, you know, how shit could be. If these things didn't come to pass, and that's what the so-called white man ruling. You know, basically how it should be. But you know, he gonna show you how how things. He gonna make people appreciate when we rule as it say in Proverbs the 29th chapter, based off how Esau ruled. People willing to listen to us. They're like, you know what? We whooping out, we getting our ass whooped so damn long. They actually come up and listen to us now. You know, you had something else?
No, that was it. You got the site rack on 10 and 8 as well.
Yeah, I want to get this. We need to get it on my phone so we can wrap this up. Just go ahead and bring that up. Slide.
All right. It's Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8. It says, "Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another."
Yep. And whole 2 Peter, we end on that. 2 Peter 3.
Okay.
3 and 12. This is Revelation 21:5. "And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new." You see, and he said unto me, "Write, for these words are true and faithful." And that's gonna be the earth, that's gonna be us. That's why we get new bodies. You see what I'm saying? And everybody gonna rejoice once this nigga is took out of power. You know? We close on what you got. This Isaiah 4:7. It says 4 and 5. It says, I'm gonna start at 4. It says, thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, confusion, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord Yahweh shall have broken the staff of the wicked, his direction and ordering of things, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations, meaning the races, in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. That's why I say men go clap their hands at him, man. Like good riddance. It says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. You see that? That's it, man. And it's gonna be through Yahweh Shah when he come back, man. Yahweh Shah. He gonna fuck y'all up, man. Like real talk. Go ahead, bro.
2 Peter 3 and 9.
Yeah, and he gonna bring that new earth, the new bodies and everything. Come on, because all judgment is given into his hands. How shall gonna make all things new? Come on.
In 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9, it says, "The Lord is not slack."
No. Jump to the new heavens. It's like 12. 13, somewhere in there. 14. It's like towards the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, that's not it. So
13, that's it.
No, 2 Peter chapter 3 and 13 says, "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth."
See? Man, come on.
"Wherein dwelleth righteousness."
See? Come on.
"Wherefore, beloved, seeing that you look for such things, be diligent, that ye may be found of him in peace,
see,
without spot and blameless."
See, there it is, man. So you basically need to be believing in this doctrine, showing you believe in it, and testifying to this, man. You see what I'm saying? Because he about to spot a lot of people clothes, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna close out. You got anything else? So there ain't no peace happening to so-called white man come out of power, man. Thus saith the word. You see, Yahweh shot. You see that? So he gonna come destroy this man, all right? And he gonna allow us to destroy him too, you know? And we gonna rule as kings forever and ever and ever in our kingdom, you know? Which people gonna rejoice, all right? And everything gonna be peaceful at that point. The earth is gonna be new, new trees, the animals gonna be fresh, everything, new air. You know, people's skin is gonna be new water. You know what I'm saying? The material gonna be made new, the soil, everything. You know what I'm saying? Because the earth cursed right now still. All right. So we're gonna close out, give our honor, praise, and glory to Heavenly Father, in the name of His Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Wa'akbar Shakah, Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, for the Holy Spirit. Till next time, Shalom. And the water to you brothers on the comment board, man. You know, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatuh.